You know what confuses a narcissist the most? It's not when you beg. It's not when you chase. It's when you finally stop reacting and start rebuilding your life without them. That's the moment the mask begins to crack. TF family. A lot of people think a narcissist comes back because they suddenly changed, healed, or realized your value in some deep romantic way. But most of the time, that's not what's happening. What usually pulls them back is the uncomfortable realization that the new supply isn't giving them what you gave naturally. And that realization hits harder than they expected. At first, when they leave, they act relieved, almost energized, like they've discovered this perfect new life with someone who understands them better. They may even show off the new relationship online, drop little hints through mutual friends, or act overly happy in public. But a lot of that is performance. It's designed to create reactions, attention, and validation. Behind the scenes, something very different starts happening. The new supply eventually stops feeling exciting. The admiration becomes ordinary. The attention doesn't feel powerful enough anymore. And slowly, the narcissist starts comparing that person to you. Not because they suddenly became emotionally healthy, but because your empathy, patience, emotional depth, and support gave them a level of comfort they can't easily replace. That's when the golden X effect begins. Suddenly, the same person they painted as difficult becomes unforgettable in their mind. They start remembering how available you were, how deeply you cared, how you listened when nobody else did. And the scary part is they often realize your value after they've already destroyed the relationship. Some of you watching this lived through the smear campaigns, the confusion, the emotional exhaustion. Maybe people around you even started doubting your side of the story because the narcissist controlled the narrative so well. But here's something important to understand. Healthy people don't need to destroy your image to justify leaving. Manipulative people do. And even after they walk away, they often remain emotionally obsessed with the supply you represented. That's why they circle back. Not always physically. Sometimes through random messages, fake emergencies, social media views, indirect contact, or sudden nostalgia. It's not closure they're searching for. It's access. Because deep down, they know what they lost. You brought emotional safety into a chaotic mind. You gave reassurance, loyalty, patience, and understanding. Those qualities are rare, and narcissists recognize value even when they don't know how to respect it. But TF family, this is the part where your healing matters most. Do not confuse missing you with loving you. Someone can miss your presence while still being unhealthy for your peace. And the moment you finally begin healing, setting boundaries, reconnecting with yourself, and choosing calm over chaos, the narcissist often feels that shift. Your silence becomes louder than your explanations ever were. That's why so many survivors say the narcissist returned right when they started moving on. Not because the narcissist magically transformed, but because your energy was no longer available to control. So if they come back, remember who they were when you needed consistency. Remember how drained you felt trying to earn basic respect. Remember how much of yourself you lost trying to save someone who only valued you when you were slipping away. You're not hard to love. You were simply giving your heart to someone who only appreciated things after breaking them. And one day, the same person who overlooked your value may quietly realize they will never fully replace what you brought into their life. That's not your responsibility anymore. Your responsibility now is protecting your peace, rebuilding your confidence, and refusing to reopen doors that nearly destroyed you. TF family, if this message spoke to your experience, let your voice be heard in the comments. Your story may help someone else feel less alone tonight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep walking this healing journey with us. There's still so much peace waiting for you on the other side of this. This content is created for emotional awareness, education, and healing discussions. It is not intended to diagnose any individual or replace professional mental health guidance.